in the perspective of the graduates, we will be able to enable all the workforces that participate in this project able to learn the relevant skill sets and skills needed by the industry, because we tailor based on what the industry wants, which we believe that the academic programs that they have gone through with the universities is not enough for them to be placed immediately with the industry. So normally, when fresh graduates are graduated from the university, they join the company. Company will send them for training, especially training syllabus coming from the industry. So we prepare the training for them ahead before they join the company, so that we're able to shorten the time for the trainee to work with the company when they join the industry. Of course, the third one is in the perspective of the companies. We will enable the companies to hire well-equipped engineering workforces to support their business recovery after the COVID-19 pandemic period. So in general, we have three programs. As you can see, the program name is the same, just that we target the program for different audiences. First program that we have is targeted to engineers. Second is the technicians, whereas the third one is the executive support program. So this is the three brochures that we have blasted out and marketed out to the market. And based on the areas of their study, they can join and select the suitable program that they wish to participate. So in general, this is the summary of the three programs. We compare based on the eligibility of the trainees, the tracks available, and also the allowance portion for the trainee when they join the program. So let me open the laser pointer. Okay, for the first program, engineering program, we only open up to degree holders in double E background or equivalent background, such as the applied physics or maybe other types of engineering that has an electronics element in their syllabus, so they are eligible for this program. In terms of the syllabus that we have 4 tracks. As you can see from the 4 tracks here, it's based on the technology itself. So for the first track we have is the embedded system and IoT. Second is the product and test engineering. Third is the software engineering, and fourth is the industry 4.0. In terms of allowance, the grant that we have received also allocated some small amount of money to support the trainee for their cost of living, because we believe that they are having difficulties to find jobs, and income wise is impacted. So we are giving them small allowances to support their cost of living during training period. For fresh engineers, we are giving them 600 in total for the 2 months training program. Whereas for retrenched engineers, we are giving them 500, because the duration of the program is slightly shorter for retrenched engineers. And the second program that we have is for technicians. As you know, technicians normally companies hire people with with diploma level and above, but likely will be diploma holders are eligible for the program. And we open up for the EE background as well as other suitable backgrounds, such as maybe like mechatronics, manufacturing engineering, and so on. Syllabus wise is we are focusing into practical electronics manufacturing using the Germany DMAT model. And because of the duration is very short, it's only 16 days, we're giving them 250 allowance per tax for the whole program. And the third program that we have is this executive support program. We open up to management field or equivalent fields such as economics, maybe marketing, maybe finance, maybe business studies. These people, they are eligible to join the first track, supply chain management. And this is focused into all the elements of supply chain, including purchasing, logistics, inventory, and so on. And the second track that we have is a bit special, open up to everyone, including technical background students such as chemical engineering, even medical, any types of field. They are eligible to join the second program, because we only focus into soft skills. So employee in the new normal is the soft skills track, which we prepare them to be able to present themselves during interview. And in terms of allowance, supply chain program is 300 per tax, and non-technical and also technical for the second program here is only 200 per tax. So let me just quickly go through the timeline. In terms of timeline, we have started the marketing and recruitment activities since September. We have done activities and we have a recruiter for the first batch, started the program October, and assuming we're able to gather enough students for December or maybe end of November. I believe end of November will be a bit difficult because we are now almost at the end of the month. So I believe we have to push the program maybe from December onwards. So if we were able to get the students on time, then we can start the program December. They study 1 to 2 months program with us, and then after they finish the training, somewhere mid of maybe January or maybe end of January, they can start working with the industry immediately. And after 6 months, we will contact the industry, HRs and the managers to understand their status, the progress and the performance through our tracer study for the first round during somewhere July or maybe August. And then January or maybe February 2023, we'll be doing another round of the tracer study. So in terms of the process flow, it's very simple. We have our brochures with a QR code they can scan, or maybe they can click the link. I will share these slides to all of you. Then perhaps you can email blast to the students. They can click the link and they can register online. Once they register online, we receive their details, and we will do the shortlisting process, and then we will gather them into one round of online preview. We will explain them about the program info together with the terms and conditions, like what I'm going to share with you today. Then once they agree, they can proceed to tell us which program they want to join. We prepare offer letter for them. They can sign. Then they proceed for training. So when it comes to training, during the training period, we collect their CVs and resumes. So we will start spreading out their resumes to industry because we have close relationship with the associations I shared with you just now, and they will be sharing to their members and companies. HR will start contact them for interview. So through this period, they can actually go for the interview during training period. And in terms of the acceptance of the offer, it's up to the trainee themselves, because we don't force them to join any company. We let the supply and demand to decide which offer best fit for the candidate. And candidate can choose the best salary they prefer based on location and also salary range. And once they accepted the job matching between the two parties, then they start working with the company. Then after 6 months, we are asking them to do tracer study for the first round. So these slides onwards is actually talking about the program info. For every program I shared with you some 3 programs, every intake that we have in terms of tracks and syllabus. Then perhaps at the end of the sessions, we open for Q&A sessions and also discussion. This program is for the engineering program. As I briefly shared with you, it's actually focused into the 4 technology areas, as you can see from here. Okay. In terms of the training mode, we are doing this program fully online. We are using either WebEx or maybe Zoom or maybe other platforms to do the online training, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. every day during the training period. And the duration of the program is actually 40 days within 2 months, which means 20 days per month. And we try to avoid public holidays. We try to avoid weekends training. So during weekdays, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., they attend the training online. And we will interlace with a bit of soft skills. I'll show you the example in the next slides. So the first track that we have is the embedded system and IoT. And this syllabus, as you can see, focus a bit into hardware, also firmware courses. We will interlace with 7 days of soft skills. So altogether, 40 days training within 2 months' time. Okay, so after they have completed their training, they will start working with the company. We will do tracer study after half a year, and another round after another half a year. Okay, so this is the first example. Second example is the product and test engineering. As you can see, the syllabus down here, the technical courses is different. We focus the important courses, especially in the programming courses, and then move on to the intermediate level product and test courses, interlaced with the same soft skills. The third track is the software engineering, which is the only track that we also open up to computer science graduates. So this is more into programming courses and also software engineering courses. Okay, also interlaced with the same soft skills. Comes to number 4th track, the Industry 4.0. As you can see, the syllabus down here is into I 4.0 and interlaced with the same soft skills again. So each of the students, they have to choose suitable program that they want, because eventually, end of the day, this syllabus will actually give them the different skill sets and eventually helps them in the field or career path based on the technology area. So we have started the first intake, which is the embedded system and IoT online program, started from 4th of October. They are completing the program next week, which is end of November. They will be start working with the industry from December onwards. So respectively, after we have confirmed the new intake, let's say December, then they will go on for 2 months training. Then they will start working with the industry after that. So the second program that we have is for technicians. Same model, same structure. The difference is the syllabus and the duration. Duration is 16 days for this technician program. So this is the syllabus. The 4 modules down here, 11 days is the technical courses. And we also interlace with soft skills. With the total 16 days training, we are expecting to complete within, I believe, 3 weeks' time. We can finish everything. And then the third program that we have is the supply chain program and also the employability in the new normal program. Maybe later on, the team can also share with the UMS alumni department so that they can share to the relevant people for this program, because we open up for business studies, we open up for management trainees to join the program, also to other field for them to join the soft skills program. So for the supply chain program, this is suitable for business studies students, management students, all degree levels and above. They can join this program. So it's all about the supply chain syllabus. 30 days within 1 month. And then comes to the second program is the employability in the new normal. As you can see, all the syllabus down here is all soft skills. So we open to every types of degree holders, including non-technical and also technical graduates. So I believe if the alumni department able to share with all the graduates, they can apply for this program. So of course, when we talk about government grant, we have to make sure the grant is used properly without wasted money given by the government. So several terms and conditions we have to tell the candidate if they are comfortable to fulfill that. Of course, they can complete the program without paying any penalty. Of course, several cases they can be exempted from the penalty, which I will explain shortly. So in general, the terms and condition is duration will be following what program they registered. So example, engineering is 2 months, supply chain 1 month, the rest below 1 month. And then in the offer letter later, we will spell out the penalty if they committed to join, but halfway through they withdraw without a proper justification. Because we have to protect the grant, we have to make sure the grant is used for the right person. So we have to make sure they're able to fulfill these terms and conditions. Otherwise, they will be penalized to pay back the program fee. The program fee for engineering program is worth up to 7,100 for the 2 months training, and 2,450 for technician program. Supply chain program 2,850, and the employee soft skills program is 2,000 per tax. So once they know the value, they believe that this program is actually worth participate, because company will be indirectly saving the cost, and this eventually makes them more competitive to join industry when they apply for job. And of course, several cases we allow them to withdraw without paying a single cent, because we believe this is something out of control. So penalty exemption, first scenario is if the person due to mental or health issues, medical issues with the proof of doctor saying that this person is not physically fit, not mentally fit to continue training program, then we can release the person to be withdrawn from the program without paying any penalty. Also, another case is we allow students to withdraw if they get the employment offer earlier than what we have expected. So, for example, engineering program 2 months, they have completed 1 month training, and they get the offer, and the offer can be immediate vacancy. So we're able to release them without charging them any penalty, because ultimately the objective of this project and the funding is to get them employed. So which is why we allow this to happen. Number 4, of course, trainee need to fulfill the attendance requirement. We set 90% for them to attend any classes, because the moment they miss any topic, we are not going to repeat any courses. So it will be a loss for the candidate. But of course, during training period, if they are sick, they can produce MC. They can go for a checkup at the clinic. get the MC, that MC can replace the attendance. And of course, let's say throughout the training period, company invited them for interview. We will be able to allow them for go. To go for the interview. Then attendance is not impacted for that kind of situations. Attendance only will impact the allowance because we will count the payment of allowance based on the attendance. So let's say if they achieve 90% per month, let's say 20 days training per month, they achieve 90%, they can get full allowance for the month. So if let's say below 90%, we will prorate based on the attendance percentage for the allowance payment. And lastly, of course, is the enrollment criteria. We open up for degree holders for engineers program in the relevant field, supply chain for degree holders, and quality for degree holders, whereas for the technician program is for diploma holders only. And the moment they employ, they participate in this program, they must not be attached with any companies because we only train unemployed graduates. So in short, they can quickly click the link to register. Also, they can scan the QR code from the flyers. Then they can have to upload their documents, send their CV to me. Then we will contact them if they are eligible. Okay, so I believe we are short of time for December intake. Maybe we'll push to mid of December. If we're able to get more students coming 2 weeks time, then we will do another round of preview for them. Then I will explain again so that they understand the terms and conditions. Once they read, they sign offer letter, quickly go for training, then they can get a place in the industry after training program. So that's about my presentation. So I guess we can open up to the floor to ask any questions. Then we can open for discussion or any collaboration with UMS. If you have any ideas in terms of the collaboration. Any questions from the floor?
Okay, maybe I open to my colleague if any question. Maybe Dr. Asmawan, do you have any question?
Okay, good morning, everyone. My name is Asmawan. To Dr. Wisin Lee. The question is, this one is full-time course, is it? So,
yes, it's a full-time program.
So, okay. Normally, we have minimized numbers of the graduate because some of them already attached with company, but maybe they're not very stable there, but they want increase their knowledge. So this one not available for this program.
If they already joined the company, we will not be able to offer them because the training period is 9 to 5. So and it is going to be every day for the 2 months period if we're talking about engineering program. So I believe the company doesn't allow them to come out for training every day. So it will be tough if they already joined the company.
Okay. So no other option for the part-time one.
At the moment, no. Yeah, because the moment we sign up the person IC number and the name, so the person must fulfill the requirement in terms of attendance. Otherwise, the grant doesn't apply for those joining without fulfilling the total hours or total percentage of the attendance for the program.